and two paint buckets ultimately. So rope, which is of a cotton make, a few nut and bolts which is of 1.5 inches. You can get this in the plumbing store easily. Take a dozen of it, so it will be handy, so you can also use it for your next project. Dear friends, let's discuss on how to make a self-watering container using two paint buckets. Very simple. This might cost you, like, each bucket is around 70 to 100 rupees. So depends on where you are buying it. So I got it around 70 or 75 rupees. I don't remember. It's quite old. So let me show you how you can make this. It's a very simple technique, and it's a known technique, like you can build this. Otherwise, if you go to market, the commercial ones will cost you somewhere like 1500 to 2000 rupees, and that too for the size of 25 liters or 20 liters is going to cost a bomb. So better, I think you can make something very simple like this at home itself. So what you can do is take a paint bucket, okay, and make a hole around 4.5 inches. You can see here I have marked it. It's around 4.5 inches. You should be making around 4 holes. So 2 and 3 and 4. Drill holes, then use a 1.5 inches nut and bolt, okay, and place your nuts like this, okay, and bolt it out tightly so that it should withstand one more paint bucket. It becomes a holder. So there is enough space behind this. So this will be the water storage area, and this will be holding the water around 4.5 to 5 liters. Now there is one more thing you need to do. Now that you have just made a stand out of this, you should also remember you need to make an exit hole. So I have made the holder hole for around 4.5 inches. The exit hole should be around for 4 inches. So what happens is, in the event of an excess rain, then there will be no water stagnation. So after around 4 to 5 liters, so excess water will be flowing out through this hole, so that it doesn't clog the container. Okay, this is the first bucket setup. This is pretty easy. Okay, 4.5 inches hole, put a nut and bolt, then for 4 inches make one more exit hole. That's a excess water flow out. Now take one more bucket, okay, take one more bucket and drill around 4 holes. So if you see here, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I hope this is very clear for you. See, 4 holes I have made, and I have inserted the rope. Apart from this, I have made 4 small holes here. So this is again the excess flow. In event if I am watering from the top, the excess flow will will come out from this hole and go to the first container. So how I will show you. So let's make this bucket. See, I am going to take this. This rope will act as a wicking media. So, okay, so this will go inside. This will sit on the stand of the net. So this bucket is not going to touch down, because it's going to sit on this nets here. Okay, so inside, if you see, I have inserted the rope. Though this acts as a wicking media. This acts as a wicking media. Now put the soil on the top and plant the plant. It's pretty easy. And then even if you want to water it from the top, the 4 holes which I showed you here, right, the small holes, that will again eventually flow down all the water to the storage area. So not a problem. Even if there is an excess amount of rains, you don't need to worry about it. So it's a very simple container. So it looks like this. The project is very simple. Okay, put in the water here, and the wick acts as a wicking. The wick wicks up the water to the soil, and the container is ready. You can go ahead and plant whatever the variety you want, pumpkins and tomatoes, brinjals, whatever the plant you would like to have, you can do that. It's pretty simple. And if you have noticed, I have made certain holes around the containers here. So this is for basically in event like if you are going to plant any vines like beans and cucumbers, you can try a thread here and put a vine, so that all the plants, right, it takes the support for this thread and climbs up. So this is an option for you. I hope this video is pretty much clear. I am just keeping it very short. Make use of it. Create a self-watering container yourself. So this is pretty much everything. It's very easy, and you can do it yourself. Apart from this, I have also made a DIY stand. So what happens is, if you are going to place it on a terrace, you can see there is almost 1.5 inch of gap here. I can place the container on it. So this is also very simple. I've used around a quarter inch pipe. I've used like 4 T valves to make it. This design itself shows like how simple it is. I used the gum to ensure that the joints are secured. I have used the normal plumbing gum. Okay, this is a T-angle based stand. So what I'm going to do is, now if you see this, I'm just going to put it on this. That's it. See here. See here. So this is how it looks. It's pretty simple, right? I hope everybody makes use of it and enjoy.